So we are doing a interview to get primary research for our short film Aspire in Time, which is our final major project at college.
Okay.
And this is one of our people who we've asked to ask our questionnaire. So, first question. What do you expect to see in a short film?
Things that I would expect to see in a short film would be a short, concise storyline that has a start, middle and end. So whatever the storyline is, there is sort of trajectory for it. And probably something that is trying to pack some kind of message or some kind of emotional connection. That's the kind of things that I'd be expecting from a short film.
What attracts you to a short film?
That I can watch it pretty quickly, and after about 5 or 6 minutes it's probably over, and it's just something nice and light and entertaining as opposed to something that's a bit more of a commitment like a feature length. I quite like that.
Okay. Should the short film have a sudden ending or a conclusion?
It depends on the film. So for example, if I'm doing something about loss and grief, I probably want something that has a conclusion, where the story starts at the beginning, we have the loss, and the conclusion is that we learn to move on and accept loss. But for instance, if I'm doing some kind of horror or a teaser trailer, probably a short conclusion would be a short ending without any conclusion would be better.
How long do you expect a short film to be?
In the region of 7 to 10 minutes probably. Anything more than 10 minutes is probably no longer a short film.
Does a thriller film interest you?
For me, yeah. So I do like the thriller genre.
Do you want the short film to be complex or simple to follow, as in the narrative structure of it?
For the time frame, short frames usually need some kind of simple narrative, so it's easy to follow, and really what you're trying to follow along is the emotional connection or the journey from start to finish, so nothing too complicated.
Okay. Do you expect to have a backstory of the character?
For a short film, probably not. You probably introduce that during the story, and it'd probably be very, very lightly done. There wouldn't be a lot of information given.
Yeah. Do you expect... what makes a good short film?
It could be anything. I think successful short films for me tend to touch on emotions or tend to resonate with you as a person. So for example, a short animation done by a studio called Blue Zoo about a boy who journeys through life, goes through different stages of life. So as a young boy leaves the house, meets a dog, him and the dog go on a journey. The journey, they meet a woman. The dog, the woman and the man go on a further journey, and the child becomes involved. The dog passes away, the child grows up and leaves, the woman eventually passes away, and he returns home. I feel that that's a really concise storyline, and I feel that for me, that connection between me as a man and the journey that I'm going to have to go on at some point resonates quite nicely. It's short, it's simple, it's sweet, it's very visual.
Would a narrator help you understand the film as a guide?
It depends on the subject of the film. So if the short film is something technical, for instance, we're filming some kind of mechanical process. Yes, I'll probably need a narrator. If it's a historical documentary style film, yes. But if it's something that's purely for entertainment, something like a thriller, probably not. I probably wouldn't need a narrator.
In a thriller, what storyline grabs your attention the most?
Anything with suspense. So when you can't see the ending from the beginning or from the midpoint is really good. So for a thriller, I want to be left kind of on the edge a little bit and sort of not knowing what's about to happen next. That moment of suspense is probably the key for a thriller.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for your time. We're done.
You're welcome.